What's going on, guys? Happy Tuesday. Woo, the crew has shown up early, chit-chatting in the chat. Floss first in the house. Good to see you, Floss. Glad to hear and see that your doctor's appointment went well and that the doctor was proud of you. 2 thumbs up from the Tuesday crew. Patty A, happy Tuesday, folks. Gracie and Jock in the house. Good to see you guys. Hope you guys are having fun up north. Getting ready for the Oregon meetup, Washington meetup, I guess you might say. Debbie Conan in the house. Good to see you, friend. Good to see you. Everybody chit-chatting. Let me scroll down. Nancy Bear in the house. Whoa, look at all the early birds. Nancy. You should have seen that steak I cooked tonight. Maddie's exhausted over there from from the few bites that she may or may not have had. Let's see here. I'm scrolling. These guys were just chit-chatting away, saying hi to the Debs. Then I come in. I'm scrolling. Hi, you guys. They were here early. Surfing Dodo in the house. Good to see you. Saying hi to everybody. Jackie Dawson in the house. Good to see you, friend. All right, guys, let me hurry up and scroll down. Nancy Roberts in the house. Nancy just sent me a text about a like a potty on wheels. That is a van I will not be having. Good idea, though. I've seen some. T's in the house. Good to see you, T. Thanks for coming in. T sent me a thing. I'll tell you what. I thought my YouTube channel was hard to find. I am having the darndest time finding your YouTube channel. And somebody sent me a screenshot, and I still couldn't find it. Annette Svantese in the house. Good to see you, Annette. Paula in the house. Hi, Paula. Dharma May in the house. Dharma. That took way too long. Oh, Maddie woke up, wants to say hi. You want to say hi, Maddie? You want to say hi? She's in steak coma. All right. You're going to come over here and say hi. Lisa R is in the house saying hi to everybody. Good to see you. Time for a riding lawnmower with a cup holder. Mine has a cup holder. Every time I put a bottle of water in there, I forget it's in there. And then at the end of the day, when it takes me about an hour or so to mow the grass. When I'm all done, it's like, oh, I had water. Fatima's in the house. Lynn's in the house. I'm in Maine with Mona. Good to see you. Thanks for coming in. Lots of head clearance now. Look at that. I don't even hit it. Yep. I am the perfect height. No. JH in the house. Good to see you. You want to come over here? You want to sit on the blanket? Come here. You can sit up here. She wants to be part of the show. Deborah is in the house. Is Deborah behaving? Folk of the Forest, good to see you in here. Helen's going to be coming out this weekend, and we're working on her Ford Transit, getting it closer and closer and closer. I made it tonight. Woohoo! Me too. I'll tell you what, after work, we got off at 3 today because we're finishing up our project. And tomorrow we actually aren't even starting until 1. So I'll be working around the shop. I worked on my van some more today too. And I was watching some of the news, and Maddie was laying next to me. And the next thing I knew, I must have been pressing buttons on my computer because I must have fallen asleep. All right. At Van Gogh Wonders. I'm telling you. Dharma May says she loves it. I tried to order these baskets and they canceled my order. And Dharma was here and ordered them without me knowing. I was still waiting for whatever the 9,000 emails were. Galveston is in the house. Stan is, I'll have to remember that. Stan is Galveston. I work very hard to remember people's names. Tommy is in the house. Good to see you, Tommy. I got to hurry up. Mo Bang is in the house. Mo Bang, where are you saying hello from? Are you still across the pond? Cindy is in the house. Good to see you, Meemaw. All right, I'm scrolling. I'm scrolling, guys. It's about time to be done. It's about time to be done. If you have any van questions, van life questions, any questions for me, put them in the chat. Put them in the chat. I gotta hurry up here. Even Maddie's getting bored. I try and say hi to everybody. Jane is in the house. I'm caught up. Mo Bang. I know it was a wonderful trip. There's no doubt. There is no doubt. I tell you what, though, I'm back in the good old USA. I tell you, the last couple of times I've flown, I've had some issues like with my ears. I've tried oils. I've tried just like, the best I can to chill. I cannot, number one, put headphones in anymore when I'm in the air. I cannot watch a movie or read a book when I'm in the air. That's number one. I just have had so many like vertigo issues. So I don't know how much I care to fly anymore. But you guys, I'm telling you, I talked to Sean yesterday, and it may be something that happens in the future when I turn 62, depending on how my body holds up. But I told him for my retirement, if he's still here, we're going to fly to Spain and walk the trail. So 500 miles, Santiago starts, it's something else. Camille Santiago Trail, something like that. It's a spiritual walk. And he was pretty gung-ho. What R value is best for the van? Oh man, wouldn't 13 be amazing? Most van products like Thinsulate, Havelock wool, rigid foam, you're looking at 4 or 5, unfortunately. But Caminos, yeah. So anybody that it's kind of like one of those things. I talked to him and I said, he's like a little, I mean, like he could double my time. But we talked about, just walking your own walk and staying somewhere at the end of the day. And that would be so cool. That would be so cool. And I would be happy to bring him along and make that happen for him. Howdy from the mountains. Good to see you, Amor. Thanks for coming in. What's good to hear, Helen? Corey's good. Corey is good. I'm going to babysit Corey tomorrow. No, I'm not. Friday. Maddie says I'm a good babysitter. My niece just did Half Dome. I think that was pretty cool. That would be cool. Did you watch the movie The Way? I did. And I liked it. And I've watched, probably 9 years ago, I started hiking the Appalachian Trail, and I'm at mile 338, which I've been at for several years because I haven't been out there. But I have had a couple people say, "Oh, we should hike the Appalachian Trail when we retire," and one of them's already retired, and so I don't know. It would be super cool to do that though. So, oops, I was late. Oh, you didn't hear about my steak then. I was talking about my steak, which Maddie may or may not have had part of. I'm sorry, flying makes you sick. It's like, sometimes I do fine. I feel like if I don't try to stay busy in the air, if I just sit, then it does better for me. But Cindy's in, she said. So I will be 62, and let me see here. I'll be 57 in November. 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62. Is that like 2030? Have you seen behind the walls of a passenger transit van? Would it all have to be ripped out? I will say yes, because passenger vans do not insulate like we insulate. They don't do the these passenger vans come with, like, I don't know, 6 pieces of kill mat on the roof, and we add like 19. Um, if I had it, I would pop the walls off, put the sound deadening up, put the insulation up, run the wiring, put the walls back up. If you could pop them off, that's what I would do. You can warm up for Spain by coming here for Good Friday and walk the pilgrimage to the Santuario. Hey, oh, I can't even say those words. The Lords of the New World. Wouldn't that be cool? How many miles is that? I would love that. I would love that. See here. Lenny is in the house. Good to see you, Lenny. Lenny was up here. I may or may not have had to snap some pictures of her outfit. What? Come here. Come here. What's going on, Linda? Good to see you. Thanks for coming in. Susan is in the house saying hi. Thank you for coming in. Yeah. So I feel like things are really coming together here at the shop, and I feel like a hiking trail may be in my near future. And I feel like that anybody that wanted to hike in September, we should, after the meetup, go hike Tom Sauk Mountain and see Minnesauk Falls. That's the highest waterfall in Missouri. There's several in Missouri, but that's the best. It's like, I don't know, 100 and something feet. The Way was a family project. It included one son, one daughter, and Emilio Estevan directed. It was a good movie. I loved it. I really liked that movie. What? Come here. Come here. Come say hi. Come say hi. You gotta go outside. Come say hi to the people. Oh, there you go. Good dog. You want that fan off of you? There you go. She does not like the fan blowing on her. It is 76 degrees in here. When I came in today, I thought it was Estevez, but and wasn't Sheen in that movie? I think Charlie's I think Dad was in that movie. Can you mountain bike the Santiago Trail? I'm not sure. I'm sure probably some of it. The problem would be, do they allow bikes on the trail? That would be that Martin Sheen, yeah. That would be the do they allow it? So you could Google it and find that out. So, oh, Lenny Lou, what outfit? Oh man, I may or may not have done another like make you cry project for Lenny. She's already seen it. I was just finishing it up because I got done early with Bruce Van. And I went down there to take her a package and to show her that. And she answers the door in Van Halen like boxer shorts. So she takes those off, puts some kind of family Darth Vader family guy pants on, puts her Van Halen boxers over them to come up and visit with Ruth. Those guys are really hitting it off. I'm sitting in here just listening to those guys laugh. I don't know if they were laughing at Lenny's outfit or if they actually were sharing funny stories, though. I'm kidding, Lenny. It's his family I'm talking. Yep, Martin always wanted to do it. He said it was one of the most moving experiences of his life. It was a cool movie. Johnny delivers the mail. Yep. Ruth is a riot. Ruth is a riot. I think that it took us all this visit, but I think we exhausted Ruth. I think she is like ready to go home and have a few days off. But I will be doing Ruth's tour on Thursday. I will be doing the tour. We have not recorded the build. I started to, and not everybody wants on camera. It's too small of a van not to have people on camera. So no record of this build, but I will be doing a very detailed video. This is the first small build we've done, a ProMaster City. And so that tour will be coming up. And then my tour, because the last thing that I'm waiting on comes tomorrow. And I just got to figure out what I'm going to do with that. I hung my other Sirocco fan today, hung my baskets that Dharma sent me. And oh man, it's so awesome in here. It is so awesome. Matt even loves it in here. That would only be the way I could do it. My hip would not do good. I am in the van. Yep, I am in my van. You know, I think Camille, it's I feel like there's like hostels all the way. So you don't carry a backpack with you carry a pack, but you don't tent camp. I think you stay in the hostels. So did she get combat pay? Oh no. Any recommendations on a budget friendly AC unit? Oh man. Honestly, if you, it's just me because I feel I had somebody here yesterday or was that day before? Day before, maybe they left yesterday, has an AC. And I just feel like people just struggle. Like air conditioners are made for, you know, they're not made for full-time van life. So if it's hot, you need to be mooch docking somewhere. So to me, the most, logical way to go would be AC current. These batteries, unless you've got 900 amp hours with an onboard generator that your engine's gonna soft start and charge like these storytellers, and I'm sure the Travato probably does that. You're just not gonna have enough power, and I hate to have people out there putting air conditioners in off my recommendation, and their battery just can't handle it. You have to realistically imagining yourself only being able to run your air conditioner 3 or 4 hours a day, on most battery setups, unless you have the onboard generator soft start. I'm talking these $200,000 to $300,000 vans. That's why I installed the most of the time. And matter of fact, I'm thinking about putting one in my van. It was 82 degrees in here after work at 6 o'clock. I mean, it's like you come to the van to get comfortable, and it's not comfortable. So, but I like the Rec Pro Houghton. There's a 13,000 BTU. There's a 9,000 BTU. Honestly, it's like I'd almost rather an air conditioner that will take the edge off, as opposed to getting it cold in here, so that it saves on battery power. So for me, if I was going to do a build, and a lot of them that I encourage, it's get the AC current, and you can run it off of your power bank, your inverter, whatever. It just, I just feel like when it's really, really hot. Otherwise, Sean's got the mini split. It uses about 600 watts an hour. We gave him a 100 amp converter. So When he's off grid, he can use it. It only uses 600 watts. We're going to be doing a review on that. Dharma's coming back out probably the 21st ish, 22nd. I'm working on her van the 22nd, 23rd. And we'll get her and Sean together and we're going to review these air conditioners. I put in a bench Pioneer 10,000 BTU. It's doing good for her. Those SIG panels are the win because she's drawing 700 watts and her air conditioner is using 700 watts. So in the day, like if she starts the day with a full battery and she's getting full sun, she's basically using it, just, basically free of charge. You know what I mean? But those portable panels, those SIG panels, the All Powers one I've got, there's a Bouge RV one that I have, you're getting like, 95% efficiency off of it. So good to see you, Tim. Thanks for coming in. My van was a surveillance and have a full air conditioning inside, but I have to be connected. I don't have solar. Yeah. Is that the little small Transit Connect that is going to your place on the 22nd? I don't know of a Transit Connect coming on the 22nd. It's a Transit. No, it's a ProMaster. It's a ProMaster. I possibly have a Transit job coming up. Transit Connect job coming up. I don't know what Gretsch uses, but the couple that represents theirs can use it 8 to 10 hours without running out. Well, and again, if it's on eco mode, I bet you they might be able to. I don't know how many watt hours they have for amp hours of battery, and 8 to 10 hours. But the problem is, most people when they turn on an air conditioner, it's because it's 100 degrees in their van and they want to cool it down. Therefore, it's a big battery draw. But yeah, I have a number of friends that have done it. You can have outfitters move your gear to the next spot. What are we doing here? Love that you're not hitting your head anymore. I know, right? Dharma's my hero. Somebody else probably said that in the video, but when my bed, the full bed, I couldn't. Once I switched everything around, then I was good. Yes, you can bike the trail. You earn a certificate if you complete at least 200 kilometers. Cool. I had to buy the DVD. That would only be the way. Yeah. Oh, I went way too far back. Good to see you, G. Thanks for coming in. Gina's in the house. Good to see you, Gina. I thought there was a little Transit Connect coming. It is a Ram ProMaster City. It is small, and we have done it looks pretty cool. It looks pretty cool, and she has been here 8 days, and we did not work on the weekend. So in 6 days, she got a van build. A full build, wall, ceiling, floor, max air fan, cabinets, battery bank, bed, platform. She will be done tomorrow. Putting a window. Her window is coming. So, yep. I just tested out my window AC on the 300 amp, and it ran the AC 24 hours. I was very impressed. So you have 600 amp hours. You have 600 amp hours, and it ran your air conditioner for 24 hours. Oh, you're in Oregon. Oh, I don't know how hot it is up there, but Thanks for coming in, Stan. Yeah, I would love to see an air conditioner run for 24 hours on 600 amp hours and not fan an air conditioner. That's pretty cool. I'll have to check out your review. I saw the one where the guy would. I didn't watch the whole thing. I don't even know what happened. It started playing, and the guy was installing it. Um, I bought a Wave 2. Don't know if I'll end up using it. The Wave 2, oh, it's a tough one to tackle. You're right, Tommy. The Wave 2, I just don't know. I just don't know. Um, Nancy's got the um, Zero Breeze, so we'll do an update video on that in September. See how she likes that, especially after my meetup. I think we'll go to the meetup and then do it because she will have to use it at the meetup, I'm sure. AC is a tough one to tackle. Absolutely. Three, oh, it's 300 amp hours, not 600. With no input. 300 amp hours. Hang on just a second, guys. You're saying it only runs at 10.8 watts an hour? 10.8 amp hours. 120 watts an hour? That's incredible. That's incredible. 120 watts an hour. Yep. She said it was a window AC. Yeah, it doesn't matter what kind of AC it is. As I saw him putting it in. Um, I kept it on super cold for 24 hours. What was the outside temperature? $7,000 watts. Oh, what IMG said, yeah, is about to finish my you go 12-volt mini split on the rear door this weekend. I can't thank you enough for your install on the transit. Awesome, awesome. Yay, happy to help. So the window, you're using a converter or inverter. So it's going through an inverter. Thank you so much for that super chat, that super sticker. I appreciate that. I am trying. Oh, I am trying to find a panda. Yeah, I'll watch your video. That's incredible, though. That is incredible. Yep, hang on to that one. How long AC run also depends on the heat of the van. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. I can run for a while if it's not in the 90s. Right. That's what I was saying. What's the outside temperature? Because that's incredible. From hot as heck, South Carolina. Good to see you. Thanks for coming in, Sue. I just purchased the Out Equip 10,000 BTU 12 volt to install in my van. It may be through a while, but I will give an update once I complete it. They actually want to send me one, and I just have been swamped. And so, yeah, so I haven't decided if I'm gonna, but I've got a shipping container coming, and I thought I could put it in that. That would be pretty cool, but I may bury it. 98 degrees in Oregon. Oh my gosh. It's time to move, girl. I'll tell you what, right now outside it's 70 here. 70. Split AC is what I was talking about. Oh yeah. Yeah, so it's so that is so incredible. That's such an incredible unit to because there's loss inverting it. That's incredible. Good for you. Good for you. I told my son to get all the engine work done and I'll bring up everything I've purchased to you and let you figure out the rest for me. Oh no. Sounds good. Sounds good. 170 watts. That's what I was saying. It has to be. It has to be a low wattage. Yep. Yep. 2,000 watt energy. Awesome. And how many solar panels do you have on your van? Were you allowing solar input or were you doing a test just on the 300 amp hours? Oregon has had a heat wave since Friday. Uh, no way. It was it was humid today. That was the problem here. It was, I mean, it by about 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, I was so done in the shop. So that's why I am this summer. Oh, I may work in the morning and then work at night like me and Les used to do. Um, have them send out the and you can install it in my van. There you go, George. That would work. Just testing the batteries and awesome. Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, cool, 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 cool. Well, that'll be fantastic. That'll be fantastic. Um, Window AC are pretty efficient. RV are using them on the back of theirs. Oh, cool. Aeon RV. I don't even know them. I don't think I've heard of them. Yeah, I tell you, that's got to be the question of the month is about air conditioners right now because everybody is feeling the heat, and it's been so humid. Oh, cool, 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 cool. Nice weather today in New York. Good to see you, Gary. Good to see you, Mary. Um, Back from Chicago. I'll tell you what, Chicago got a little rough today. Those people up there partying. I have 800 watts of panels, but no solar charge yet, so can't use them. Oh man, yeah, you got to get yeah, solar charge controller. If I've got one, yeah. Oh man, once you find a solar charge controller for 800 watts, you're gonna be golden. That's gonna be so perfect. Do you know about how much it would cost to put a pop top on one of the little small ProMaster cities or small Transit Connect vans? It would be nice to be able to stand. I'll tell you what, I know somebody's getting one, and I think it's 8 grand. It's not the pop top, so you might even, I don't even know if it would be more for a pop top, but yep. Yeah, and Deborah, when I went to West Virginia on my travel nurse assignment, and I was in West Virginia, it was 105 degrees, and I refused to go to a hotel or anything because I felt like as long as I acclimated myself to the heat, that I did okay. If I got, if I would go into a store and get cooled off, like go get groceries, when I came back out, oh, it was like bad again. But as long as I, just kind of did my thing, I was fine. It was 8,000 back when I was looking at raising my roof too. Yeah. I'll tell you what, that's a project that I have no interest in doing. There are so many complications with them. I just, I just never, I could never do it. So, and I tell you, I'm getting ready to get a shipping crate, and I'm like, I would love to be able to weld, and that's one thing that I've never ever, you know, even attempted. And I know there's all kinds of new welders out there that are pretty, user friendly. And oh, I still wouldn't cut a roof and put a topper on. I would be scared to death a weld would break or something. So next to the cat, engines running. Yep. Leave the window down. Oh, absolutely, absolutely. Going from that kind of heat all day long to air conditioner, no doubt. My husband is a welder. What? What? We got to talk, friend. I need some projects. I have a brother that could teach me. Haven't asked yet. I'll tell you, I want to do some welding on the shipping crate when it comes, because I'm gonna make a storm shelter out of it / storage, and I want to be able to reinforce the walls, because I want to bury part of it. It doesn't need to be buried on top, but I want it like into the hill back here. So he might be listening. Oh, Tim. Oh, come on up. I would love to learn how to weld. I have a brand new welder still in the box. Tommy, come out. Just come out. We'll learn together. Tim can come up. Oh, the other one. You guys just fly to Missouri. I'll pick you up at the airport. Let's learn how to weld. I have a real good friend in Oregon, and no, Washington. And if I flew her out here, she would probably teach me how to weld. She has a welding certificate or whatever. She welded for a while. Same heavy equipment operator. Oh, man. I always wanted to learn how to weld for crafts. My husband never taught me. Oh, man. I sent home the welder with my son. Yep. What we have here is a Tuesday weld discussion. I know it went van life to welding. But imagine being able to weld, and what you could fabricate, with these shipping containers. So that would be so cool. I did it being on a farm. My dad welded, and I'll tell you, my sister probably has his welder. I need to ask her. What's going on, Margie? Good to see you guys. Good to see you. See, Margie was just at a stop where they had all these yard structures, and they're welded. How cool would that be to weld all this metal that I have here, make something out of it, and put it along the trails? I just gotta do it. I was outside trying to see the strawberry moon, but I think we can see it tomorrow. Tuesday Weld is a famous 1960s actress. Oh, man. Oh, we are 30 minutes into the show, guys. If you're a channel member, if you are a Patreon, I appreciate the extra that you guys contribute here. I am going to say a quick thank you, and then we'll continue on. Oh, maybe. I don't know where my thing went. Oh, you know what? Did it disappear? Well, aren't I a hot mess today? Oh. Right. If you're going to get an AC, you have to be realistic with your expectations. Mine is not going to sustain me all year long, but it will extend the season. And while plugged in, all good to go. There you go. Sculptures along the trail would be very cool. It would be very cool. Almost missed the live. What do you think about the all electric Chevy Bright drop cargo van? Rebates have them under 40,000 right now. I tell you, I am the wrong person to ask because I do not like all electric. I want hybrid. I know somebody that was stuck in a town trying to get charged and couldn't charge because they had some kind of an upgraded thing. And I feel like it was like a 3-hour ordeal. So yeah, that's a hard one for me. Yeah, 20 and 24 foot, but I have not seen them yet. I have not seen them yet. Under 40,000 is impressive. Chevy Bright cargo van. Yeah, it's a small, yeah. You can't stand in that, can you? Would get I knew a few would get the pun. Oh, I missed it. Depends on where you live. California, yes. Rural areas in a plug-in, no. Even out east, there aren't enough. Yeah. I live in a town where I don't even know if we have one. I don't ever recall seeing a charger in town. Now Farmington has them, but yeah. Veronica's in the house. Good to see you, Veronica. Thanks for coming in. All electric for just around town. Yeah, absolutely. And think of all the emissions you're saving. Yeah. Hybrid would be great. That would be great. Yep. Yeah, I tell you, I don't know. I have driven on some roads like north in like Idaho area when I was on the way to the Oregon meetup and returning home. And Paul told me, he said, there's a section in northern, I think, Wyoming, that it's 100 miles between gas stations. And like, I don't like that. I couldn't imagine, like, how far would it be for, electric power? Like, I just can't imagine. So, what about the building it out? I wouldn't care. I would do it. Not the charging. Yes, it is 7 foot. Oh, nice. Convert them to campers, but they won't. They want 200,000. They get 250. Is that including the van? Is it 200,000 for? They get 250 to 300 miles per charge. Yeah, nice. That's nice. Um, is 200,000 for the labor and the stuff? Dharma's having internet issues. Oh no! Just sign on to Lenny's 5151. May use. Oh, there you go. 5150. My shuttle bus has a 55-gallon tank. I bet it will go fast. Haven't used it enough to know yet. I bet you it will. I bet you. What would that be? What do you think? 500 miles? Maybe 55 gallons. Yeah, I'm gonna say 500 miles or so. I've thought about getting a hybrid Sienna and getting it modified to travel. I'm actually going to be working on one this year. When I needed a break, I'd hit up a hotel, small cabin, cottage, Airbnb. Yeah. Yep. They're built out van and it will charge itself with solar and batteries, so you don't need to worry about power. They even plug into 30 amps Full-time living. Let me find name. Oh, cool. Yeah, find the name. I'll look them up after the show. Name of the company that builds them out. Oh, I think she's doing talk to text. That's funny. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that would be cool. 200,000. I just feel like some of these companies are just getting so crazy with what they're charging for van builds, but I don't know. They've got the latest and greatest. I'll tell you, Sean was watching something, and there's builders out there using 80/20, and I guess there's been some accidents, and the vans have the 80/20 in it. And because the 80/20 is so solid, instead of like somebody hitting you and, you know, the van kind of crumples in, they're saying that when you get hit, because that thing is so solid, it is just completely coming and like slamming, the driver and passenger. Like the whole unit stays together and pushes you forward. So that's crazy. But think about it, 80/20 is strong. You've got all those angle mounts, you know, that would be something that would be cool to see in a testing studio. To AC from Robert just installed in his RV. It's RV nice and cool. Cool. I am not cutting a hole in the back of my van. That's an easy no. Aussie chick, there's in the house. Good day. Good day. Hope you all are doing okay over there. I'm currently holiday in Japan. Back to van life when I return. So cool. Enjoy Japan. So cool. Oh man, I started saving my $1 bills for my trip to Australia to put a window in for you. Somebody's either going to think I'm going to the club or what's this woman doing? Saving my $1 bills. That's wild. Yep. But think about it. That's why they make those. That's why they do that 80/20. And they've got so many joints, and all of them have those reinforced, So, yeah, it's like the whole thing's coming at you. But that's why I say when people talk to me about 80/20, if you're off grid, if you're gonna be Lenny babe, if you're gonna be off, if you guys have seen Tim Augustine's videos, where Tim goes, if that's your desire in a van, I would 100% do 80/20. And even then, I don't know if you're, but that's your best chance of your stuff not falling apart. That 80/20. But you're protected inside. Embassy RV has a new B that was on a pressure test. It's behind you. The 80/20 isn't built around you. That would be a cool test though. Aussie. Oh, cool. I did a book report on the. Oh, there you go. Go see it for. The electric van company is called Grounded RV. Sounds good. Grounded RV. I have seen Butterfly Tracks videos. Is it her group? Oh, Grounded RV does somewhat modular units, so you can set them up how you want. Oh, that's becoming a thing. That is becoming a thing. Amazing, some of them. Are most of them travel in minivans? Where are we at here? I missed her original comment. Are you part of the Butterfly tribe? Oh, there you go. The Butterfly tribe. He worked for I don't know. They are pretty nice. And the 250 300 includes the van. Patty A is the one that's going to still hit her head right here. She'll get to sit. Yes, my husband worked for Mario for some years. Oh, that's so funny. You guys work together answering the question. That's so cool that they build an RV that doesn't crumple under force. Eh, Great for safety. That's what I'm saying. The 80/20 doesn't crumple under force. So you've got this big shell, this big rectangle of 80/20, and the car or whatever that hits you, the whole cage, you know, comes forward. So we would part of the chicken coop. What? That's the starting price, but most is included. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. And I would imagine you can get more solar if you want, or more amp hours if you want, depending on your needs, I'm sure. That's so funny. These people know each other, or their husbands work together. That's so cool. That is so cool. Hi, new here. Hi, Michelle. Thanks for coming in. Thanks for being new here and hanging out. We've only got about 8 more minutes left, but we actually didn't talk a whole lot. We talked about air conditioners. We talked about welding. I'm going to be doing hopefully a storm shelter on my shop property. So small world, absolutely. Thank you guys for giving Michelle a warm welcome. We appreciate you for coming in. It is a good Tuesday night crowd. I can honestly say that since 2000 and probably 2019, I'm going to knock on wood. Since 2019, I have been trolled once. I have been trolled once on a Tuesday night live stream. So it is a good crowd here. Now somebody's going to go troll me because I put it out there. Bury the container below the frost line. Free geothermal heating in the winter and cooling in the summer. That's what we are talking about. We're only going to half bury it. I don't want to go through. It is a tremendous amount of work to prep these containers so that the walls don't cave in. It is expensive. It is expensive. I could have bought a storm shelter for probably the amount of money that I'm going to end up spending, but it's going to be fun. That's them, but they want too much for a build out, like the total square walls and high ceilings. Yeah, aluminum inside door. Yeah, so no rust. Yeah, they're using 80/20. That's it. Not sure what that means, but troll. There's a troll. There's a troll if I've ever seen one. Oh, that's funny. Debbie trying to troll me. Very good group of folks here with us for sure. I feel like it's possible, Margie, that you might be the only one here right now that was on my very first live stream. I feel like you might be the one. She has been supporting my channel and vice versa for a long time. Great stream, great people. Thanks for all the info. Yep. Yeah. Yeah, we spend 60 minutes answering questions, chit-chatting. And if there's no questions, then we talk about apple cobbler. We talk about Krispy Kreme donuts. We talk about welding. Yay, Margie. Yep. Can I be Poppy? What is Poppy? I hit my head today over there I was working and I hit my head on my flip up table. I cracked it good. Gracie will work out with her mod hammer. Gracie is likely when my moderators are dropping links, when my moderators are looking for channels, Gracie, I actually moved Gracie up to a manager because she Boom, boom, boom. She is a good moderator. She is a very good moderator. I have good moderators, but Gracie is a very good moderator. Where's the chicken tonight? The chicken is actually in my office. I needed my chicken in my office. She's a troll from the movie. Hey, no. Yeah. Yeah, that's so funny. She is quick. She is quick on the links and that shares out the stream. She's a great moderator. I'm in Garland. We are practically neighbors. Yep, you most definitely can be Poppy. Who's Poppy? Who are we talking about? Oh, no name yet. I know. Every time I try and talk to you guys about a name, I get 7,000 of them. It'll probably be something like a lot of people liked Dolly. Um there was a couple of good ones. Like a couple of good ones that I thought, oh, that's a good name. Um Clucker was over and over and over and over. Garland is by Dallas, not far from Dallas. Poppy would be great, but no, no. Not much moderate about Gracie. Gracie, are you going to take that from her? Gracie's a managing moderator. She can put that one in timeout. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Yeah. About how far are you from Nashville, Tennessee? Me, I am probably 5, maybe 4.5. I am not far. Yep. Henny, that was one of them. I like Henny. Henny the hen. Yep. Oh, Gracie. Tennessee too. I have got an aunt in Tennessee. I've got an aunt in Tennessee and an aunt in Wisconsin. And I told them, I said, I'm the midway point for you guys. Just come here and visit. Yep. I 4 hours and 14 minutes from Nashville. Honestly, that is taking me like through that 4 hours and 14 minutes is probably like through all kinds of windy roads. I typically like getting on the highway, putting the cruise control on. Yeah. In Tennessee for a bit anyway, she said. Nice, Cindy. Thanks for coming in. When are we going to see you, Cindy? You need to come on up here. Come to the meetup. 254 miles. That's what I'm saying. When I lived in Freeburg, I could get to my mom's in 4 hours. So it's probably about 4.5 on pluckety pluck. I could get to my mom's in about 4 hours, a little over 4 hours. Get to Nashville is 40 minutes from my mom from Clarksville. It depends where you're going in Nashville too. So it depends what you keyed in. If you're going to go to the Titan Stadium, you might as well. It'd be 5 hours. Thanks. One day I want to do my bill. I have carpentry and construction in background. Suddenly disabled after long QT. Put me in a month of coma. Oh, dang. Had to relearn walking, riding, swallowing. Wow. We're close to Knoxville. Love to say all is well, but it is hot like fireworks here, no doubt. No doubt. No doubt. Did you hear a door close? Maddie is just loving it out here. Look at her. Isn't she so long? She's so long. Gotcha. I was reading something else. Yep. That's the one thing about being in the Midwest. Like, you're like centrally located for everybody. Like, a lot of people will say, "Oh, you're only 6 hours from me. Oh, you're only 5 hours from me." So so my mom was in Clarksville, and her sister was in like Oneida, Tennessee. I think that's on the east side of Tennessee. Maddie, she is loving the remodel. She loves the remodel. Yep. I'm scheduled to be in Sioux City, Iowa, second week of August. I hope if I get another other things working out, you'll be opening to help me hook up my Max Air and other stuff. In the second week of August, that might work. We'll definitely get your Max Air fan. Definitely get your Max Air fan. Only 9 hours from me. There you go. You're 2 days from me. Well, as much as you drive, friend, head on out. I tell you what, Annette, you man, I know everybody always says, "Oh, I wish I had your life." Like Annette, the way you get to travel and take your weekend trips, like that would just make me the happiest in the world. Pool, pool, and more pool. Yep. Is it the angle or is Maddie losing her girlish figure? It's the angle. It is the angle. She is laying like just a blob. She is she actually is doing good. But but when she's out here with me, I'm doing a carnivore diet, and every now and then I'll have a like a cheat day, not a cheat day, but like a cheat treat or something like that. Um, Somebody will buy me a bag of popcorn. Somebody brought me a big gift bag this weekend. That was tough. But she is loving my carnivore diet. And it's not good for her, but she's getting plenty of exercise. She's been running up and down the hill. She's doing so good. Please pray for my girl, Sucky. She's 15 and just found out she's in stage kidney disease. I'm trying to get her to eat as much as she will and giving her fluids sub-Q at home. Wow. I tell you, it's hard. It's hard with these fur babies. There are kids. There are, yeah. My dog gives me more attention than my kids do. They're all busy. They're adults. They're adulting, and my dog snuggles up with me every night. Like, yep, yep. We will pray for Sucky, and and then guys, um, Floss's friend, pray for her mom. And God knows your prayers. God knows what we're praying for. So just pray for Floss's friend, pray for Sucky. God knows what we're already talking about. But the more we send up, the better. So I'm going to be hanging out with Helen this weekend. Helen always brings snacks to the shop. So pray for me that I have strong willpower to not eat too many snacks this weekend. My kids used to say I cared more about my dogs than them. I told them, when is the last time you met me at the fence? Right? Right? Yep. Oh, man. Exactly. Yep. Sucky. That's a good name, too. Could you imagine opening the door? Sucky! Sucky! The neighbor's probably like, what's wrong with that woman? That's a good name. My kids used to love chicken baby food. Yep. Yep. She knows because Helen's cat, you know, she took good care of her cat all the way to the end, and so if she's got any tips or tricks, I'd listen. Be nice, Helen. Bring healthy stuff. There you go. There you go. Helen always, like, I don't know if Helen has ever showed up here without a steak to cook. I always end up cooking steak when she's here. So we'll be fine. I left that half and half. She did. Yep. And we've got like 2 pounds of bacon here too. I've been doing good on the carnivore diet. And so when you mix carnivore diet with fasting, like I feel like it's finally like easy. But me and Nancy Bear are like accountability partners. When she was here, she was talking to me about the carnivore diet. When Rusty was here, she was talking to me about the carnivore diet. Um, and obviously, it works out easy for me because I can just throw that in the air fryer and go back to work like at lunchtime. And I have not brought popcorn in forever. You're right. Someone else did. Yep. You have to behave yourselves, Johnny. Now, we will. We will. Carnivore is great. I have been watching videos, and honestly, it really has been working out. And I don't feel like I've got cravings like I have in the past. Now, if someone brings me a gift bag and it's got popcorn in it, and the popcorn is in my van, like I just can't help it. But um otherwise, and then you have your popcorn and you thank your friend, and then the next day you go back to your carnivore diet. So yep, yep. Pi mean in punctuation. Pi mean what? And then Dharma shows up with donuts, ice cream, wine. Oh man, that Dharma definitely helps cravings. Dharma, the dinner's on me this time because that was a big surprise. Definitely helps craving as long as it's not in your face. Exactly. Exactly. I needed to go to the grocery store yesterday because I really didn't have a lot here that I could fix. So I can always fix like scrambled eggs and bacon, and that's what I did the other day. And this morning for lunch, I scrambled eggs and put some cheese in it, and then for dinner I had a steak. So like those are good things to eat, and I feel full. Matter of fact, I didn't finish my steak. Maddie was oh so sad to see me putting it away, but yeah, no cravings. Yeah, yeah, and it's doing good. I'm getting ready to drop into another weight level. I always do it in like increments of 10. So I'm getting ready to drop into another one that I honestly can't remember. Like maybe 2017, I did kind of like a fitness thing. Um, yeah, yep. So feeling good. Sean's happy. I'm crawling under the vans, on top of the vans. He's not I can, I'm getting, and my knee is doing phenomenal. My meniscus is doing phenomenal. I don't even think, like, honestly, like right now, I'm like, was that my left or my right? I can't not even, I don't remember if that was my left or right meniscus. That's how good my knees feel. So, and you know, taking 30 pounds off of them has helped. So, all right, guys. Are we talking about Dwight Yoakam? I love Dwight Yoakam. I love Dwight Yoakam. I love his music. Um, what are we talking about? Dharma is in Missouri, but she lives in Florida. Are we talking? I know Gracie asked that question. Did Gracie ask that question about that movie? She was doing that on the Patreon live as well. You guys remember Sunday is the Patreon live 7:30. Um if I don't get arrested Saturday. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Um that's awesome about your knee. I know, right? No more cobblers. We gotta have a cobbler. That's your, like, you go all month and behave, and just one time for Sean, make a cobbler for Sean. And Johnny may or may not eat the leftovers. Explain Patreon to me. Patreon is a separate platform, and it's just a way to support a creator that you like. And Patreon doesn't take as much money as YouTube does. So, like I always tell my clients, if you're going to have a van built and you've got questions, become a Patreon, because twice a month for an hour, I'm telling you, 2.5 hours sometimes, we just get online on a Zoom. There's like 12 to 15, and we just hang out and talk. And sometimes people will have questions, and then instead of just getting my opinion, you get 15 opinions. Some people come in, they sit, they don't say a word. Sometimes they say hi. Some people come in and they are one of the major contributors to the Zoom. So, but YouTube takes like 45%, and Patreon takes like 6%. So the live Zooms are so much fun. Thank you. I'm glad you think so. Someone is supposed to make a cobbler at the meetup. There will be cobbler at the meetup. I'll make it for Sean, and we just get one spoonful. She's tough. I'll tell you what, she is tough. I feel like if I walk 3 miles, when I come back, I should get a few spoonfuls. Am I allowed on the Patreon? Anybody's allowed on Patreon. Anyone is allowed on Patreon. Jim would be happy to see another male on Patreon. George is on Patreon. Yeah. The first and the third Sunday of every month, barring a holiday or my kids are all coming out for Mother's Day. Most of the time I do a makeup on Monday or something. But the first and the third Sunday of every month at 7:30 Central, I do there will be cake for Matt's birthday on Friday. Absolutely. Absolutely. And I will partake. I will partake in the cake. That sounds like something Deborah would have said. The Patreon group is out of control. Proceed with caution. Yeah. Yep. And honestly, guys, like Patreon, there's been times when I'm like, I'll try to post, I'll do like throwbacks, and then there'll be long stretches where I don't post. That's where I try to do the Zooms. I do the Zooms because I feel like that's a good way to give back. A lot of the people that are Patreons come to my Zooms. They're just Patreons because they want to support the channel. But the Zooms are fun. And sometimes we talk about toilets, and sometimes we talk about cobbler. Let them eat cake. Right? Yep. All right, guys, it is 9:14. I am going to let you guys go. I'm going to let Maddie out one more time, and I need to try cobbler too. Gracie, you have to have Nancy's cobbler. You have to. We get the Zoomies. There you go. That some people give their tribe nicknames, whatever. You guys are the Zoomies. Have a great night, guys. So tour on Sunday of the little city. My tour the following Sunday. Air conditioner comparison between Sean and Dharma coming up. So if you guys are watching us later, subscribe, follow along, hit the bell. Good night. Appreciate each one of you guys. We'll pray for Sucky.